the bridge that collapsed that left 1 person dead and 24 in hospital. What is the latest, Monadeepa?
First of all, I have to tell you that ever since the morning, we've seen, the operations to try and rescue people who may be still stuck under the broken slab of the bridge. They are still continuing. They have continued overnight, and there are people, who are drilling holes into the mortar, the cement, and the tar of the road, and they are shouting to ask, is anybody there? So far, there has been no response. But according to workers at the metro site, which is on my left, they have said there were shanties over there and there were people who were resting at that spot after night duty, and they are possibly stuck over there. Unofficial sources telling us it could be 2 or 3 people, and therefore a desperate attempt to get them out. There are sniffer dogs that have been pressed into service, huge drilling machines to cut through the road and get to people who may be trapped inside even now. Some police officer told me last night that they could see a mobile phone lying there, they could see a plate lying there with food on it, so they suspect there are people trapped, and metro workers here are telling you that there might be. But other than that, let me just go across to some people. This young man over here who was on the site of the rescue when the incident happened. आप बताएं कि आपको क्या लगता है कोई फंसा हुआ है
अभी भी फंसा हुआ है। मेट्रो का 2-3 स्टाफ जो थे जो खाना वाना बना रहे थे, हम लोग पूछे थे कौन है, तो बोला और सब निकल गया है। वो लोग 2-3 स्टाफ जो खाना बनाते हैं, नाइट में जाने वाले जो ड्यूटी वाले हैं, उन लोगों के लिए वो खाना बनाते हैं, वो लोग अभी भी फंसे हुए हैं। वो लोग लिस्ट मिलाए हैं, देखे हैं कि हम लोग का सब है। जो खाना जो कुक था वो लोग नहीं मिल रहे हैं, बहुत सर्चिंग किया हुआ है, वो लोग अभी तक नहीं मिल रहे हैं।
आप थे यहाँ पे जब ब्रिज गिरा?
कल शाम को 4:30 बजे हम घर में थे, आवाज़ सुने धड़ाम करके, बोले क्या होगा, माजरहाट ब्रिज गिर गया। हम लोग आए संग स्पॉट में, देखे एक मिनी बस और 4-5 प्राइवेट टैक्सी, प्राइवेट गाड़ी था और बाइक था, सब पूरा दम मलबे के ऊपर में ऐसे वो धंसा हुआ है, और सब आदमी लोग सब गिरे पड़े हुए थे। उन लोग को हम लोग देखे स्टेशन पे कुछ नहीं आया हुआ था। हम लोग लास्ट में मेट्रो का प्लाई लेके उनको उस पर उठा के लेके सबको गाड़ी में करके हॉस्पिटल भेजा गया।
ऐसा हादसा आपने देखा कभी?
नहीं, हम लोग ऐसा हादसा नहीं देखे थे, अपने लाइफ में नहीं देखे थे, पहली बार हम लोग देख रहे हैं।
It's the first time in Kolkata, the way the section of the bridge just sank. And if the camera could just actually show you what's happening right behind me, we are being kept a little far away by the police. But this is the construction of a metro rail station, Majerhat metro rail station, and beyond that is the bridge and the portion that has fallen down, and that's where all the activity is focused. An update that we have from the hospitals, meanwhile, is that a total of 25 people had been injured and admitted to 2 hospitals across Kolkata last evening. Of those, 8 people have been released after first aid and some basic treatment for minor injuries, but the rest, 17 of them, are still in hospital. At least 2 of them are reported to be in critical condition. And of course now the debate is beginning about why did this happen. So many theories floating around, right. Nothing official about them, but enough to create somewhat of a panic in this city.
Well, Monadeepa, just to understand, because this is the second bridge collapse over the last 3 years in Kolkata, just the facts. Who's behind the bridge? Who constructed it? What was the reason why it actually collapsed? And what is the preliminary step that the government has taken? Is there going to be an investigation? And who is going to be conducting the investigation? Because even the governor has said that the bridge needed maintenance and that a probe must be done.
Well, yesterday the Minister for Urban Affairs, Mr. Firad Hakim, whose constituency is right here, he was really shocked at what happened, and he's the one who said that this bridge was constructed 40 years ago by the Kolkata Port Trust. The Kolkata Port Trust, which runs the Kolkata Port, of course, and that was 40 years ago. But I checked with the Kolkata Port Trust and they said they have no record of actually constructing the bridge. This is all something that happened before Google arrived, and so there seems to be no clear record of exactly who constructed the bridge. There is one source that is telling us it was constructed in 1964 and inaugurated by the then Chief Minister Prafullo Sen. But again, that is something we still need to confirm. It's not confirmed yet. What we do know is something rather unusual. Apparently, the section of the bridge that went over the railway lines below it, that was maintained by Eastern Railways, and the two approaches to that section from either side, that was the baby of the Public Works Department. And there had been surveys of the bridge as quite recently, this year itself. There are reports saying that the bridge was certified as safe 6 months ago, but the bridge was also in need of repairs. That also apparently is in official memos.